crafty friends, it's Tina from the Scrappin Rabbit blog, and it is a mini release day over at the Stamp Anniething shop. And today the design team is featuring these new stamps to coordinate with Stamp Anniething. Now has these inks, and they are hybrid inks, and they are awesome. So they come in these little cubes, and there are several different colors. There are 19 colors available to purchase, and boy, I had a lot of fun inking up these stamps and playing around with them because I'm not really used to using these types of stamps, so it was a lot of fun. So the stamps, let me go through those with you first. This first set is called Abstract Leaves. Then there is another one, and these are all like border stamps. They can be used for border stamps, obviously for other things as well, whatever you see fit. This one's called Abstract Circles. This one is Abstract Dotted Flowers. This one is Abstract Flowers, Abstract Halftones, and Abstract Stripes, okay? So those are the stamps that are available for purchase at the Stamp Anniething shop. And let me share with you all the different colors of the inks. So there is this Crimson, Shocking Pink, and Blossom. So those are some pinks and a reddish color there. There is the Tangerine, which is an orange. There is Freesia, which is kind of like a mustardy yellow. And here's a bright yellow that is called Aspen Gold. And let's see, the greens. I'm going in rainbow order here. There is Willow Bot. Or is it Willow Bow? I can't read it. I'm sorry, you guys. My eyes are it's getting harder and harder for me to read small fine print. I don't know if any of you guys are going through that or not, but dang, it really stinks getting old. This one is called Parakeet, and this one is Apple Green, and then there are a few blues, and the first one, the darkest one here, is called Sky, Azure, Caribbean Sea. There are a few purples, and so there is this Celestial, so it's kind of an in-between blue and purple, Amethyst, and Heather. That one's my favorite one, the Heather. There is a Pecan Brown, a Birch Tannish. It's got a little bit hint of a green undertone in that one. And then there is this Moon Rock. And last but not least, there is Obsidian, so a black colored ink. And so these are hybrid inks. You can actually use Copic colors with them because they're kind of a cross between a dye and a pigment ink, and they stamp beautifully. They are really, really nice and juicy. Let me share with you. Let's do the little Caribbean Sea. So when you open them up, there's a nice tight seal on that, and then so you could just see how juicy that is. I didn't even push very hard. And the colors are very, very rich and very vibrant. And when it dries, it lightens up just slightly. And then here is the Aspen Gold. So really nice and fun inks. A lot of fun to play with. I don't have a lot of inks, and so this was really new for me to do this type of stamping. I tend to do the outline stamping and color with my Copics. That's what I mainly do. And so now these are ideal to do with these solid type of stamps to get lots of rich colors on your project. So let me share with you guys what I went and created using these new products. So I played around and I stamped a few different backgrounds. This one was using the Abstract Stripes, and then I used these two colors right here. And I just did one over the other so that you just got one line there. And then I was playing around with my washi tape, and so I just added strips of washi. Look at how cool is that background. It kind of reminds me a little bit of bamboo. I loved the flower stamp, and so I had fun using the two purples on this one, and then the which ones did I use? I used these two for this one. So this is the Shocking Pink and the Blossom for this combo. And then for this one, I used the Amethyst and Heather. And this was just me playing around, so I wasn't even intending on using any of these panels. It's just stamping and playing, and then just trying out the new products to see how they worked. And this is the same paper that I use, the Nina cardstock, for my Copic coloring. And as you can see, that they stamped beautifully. I do recommend anytime that you're stamping solid stamps like this, that you use a stamping tool, because you don't ever get a perfect impression. I don't care what the stamp is or what ink you're using. It takes more than one time when you're doing a stamp like this, where it has these solid spaces, you definitely need to ink it and do a double stamp. And so the stamping tools are perfect. There's the Misty that's out there. I don't own the Misty. I own this one. I don't even remember what it's called. But it was the Stamp Perfect. They don't sell this one anymore, because I guess they got accused of copying the Misty. But it was way affordable, so I'm sad to say that it's not available to purchase. But these are some backgrounds that I was just playing around with. And so for my projects, the first card I made was a fall-themed card. And so I used this cutie patootie Liberty Sweetie Pie. She's so cute. And I colored her with Copics. I stamped, embossed, and colored her with Copics. And I used that leaves, the abstract leaves background stamp right here. And so I stamped it using the birch and the orange one, the tangerine. So these are the two that I used for this look right here. And I got a nice fall leaf kind of a look, and I used some tan cardstock, and I stamped You're Sweeter Than Pumpkin Pie. This is a stamp from Jaded Blossom, and I stamped it and embossed it. And then I used the new little leaves die cuts from the Stamp Anything Give Thanks die to just kind of frame that sentiment a little bit better. And then I colored her up. I added some bling to her bow, and I used that gold washi tape. So see, I had this washi in my stash. And so something so simple, so easy to do, and that is my first project that I made. For my second card, I went ahead and used this one right here, the Abstract Dotted Flowers, and I think it turned out so pretty. My daughter loves this one. And so what I did was I stamped, embossed, and colored her with Copics. I doodled some flowers on her kimono with some metallic pens. I'm not sure if you could see that. And I used the Moon Rock for the base. And then what I did was I stamped using, I've got so much stuff on my desk right now, Versamark. So I stamped the little dots using Versamark, and then I used, I don't have it out anymore, but I used some sparkly silver glitter embossing powder, and then I heat embossed it. So it kind of is a tone-on-tone look, but with lots of sparkle. I stamped the Sentiment from Jaded Blossom, one of the mini birthday, happy birthday stamps. What are they called? So Many Birthdays. This I think was So Many Birthdays 3, I think. And then I used some sequins on there, purple and silver, coordinating all of my colors. And then I wanted to kind of frame the base of the card a little bit more, and so I added that washi tape. It's just a strip of it. And I think she turned out so pretty. So I haven't colored her up in a while, so it was a lot of fun revisiting these two stamp sets for my projects today. And that is it. That is all that I have to share with you guys today. So the new inks, the new stamps, lots and lots of fun. I will go ahead and leave the link to the Stamp Anything shop below. So if you have been inspired and you are interested in visiting, go ahead and click on that link. It'll take you straight to the shop. And there you have it. Thank you guys so much for stopping by my channel today. I really hope you liked my cards and my projects and the new stamps and inks. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And until next time, everyone, happy crafting. Bye-bye.